Sir Isaac Newton's three laws of motion. Newton's first law of motion states that an object's velocity will remain constant until it is acted upon by an external force. An example of this is that a bowling ball continues to roll until it is stopped by the pins or the back of the bowling alley. Another example is that Josh continues to roll down the hill until he is stopped by the flat ground. Another example is a paper airplane continues to fly until it is stopped by a wall or stopped due to friction with the air. Newton's second law of motion states that an object's force is equal to its mass times its acceleration. One area where this law of motion can be applied is when a batter hits a cricket ball. The force of the ball is equal to its mass times its acceleration when it is hit with the cricket bat. Another place this can be applied is during a tackle. The force that is ultimately exerted on the bag is equal to Josh's weight times his acceleration. One last area this may be applied is during a punch. The force exerted on Josh's face is equal to the mass of Stephen's hand times its acceleration. Newton's third law of motion states that for every force exerted, there is also an equal and opposite force exerted. One area in which this law can be observed is swimming. As the swimmer pushes on the water, they are propelled in the opposite direction to what they pushed. Another example of this is that as gas is expelled from a rocket, it is propelled up into the air. An example of when all three laws of motion are apparent is during a game of handball. The first law can be observed as the ball continues on its trajectory until it is affected by gravity or the player's hand. The second law can be seen as the force of the ball is equal to its mass times the acceleration created when the player hits the ball. The third law can be seen as when the player hits the ball, the same amount of force is exerted back on the player's hand. Thank you for watching.